There's no oil in the van anymore. It's just absolutely horrendous. I've come up with an idea how to put the steel on today. There has been multiple problems.
Don't show that, don't show that.
I like this. It's old. On the countdown to Christmas. Can you believe it? 2nd of December. When we're finishing off the garage, we've got to build up the pillars and put the steel on and also pull in one side. Pretty poor start to a Monday so far, since the compo I left for the weekends on Friday has totally gone off. Oh dear, oh dear. We finished loading out the garage and we're just waiting for compo to turn up. To utilise all of our time, what we're doing is we've jumped on plot 4 and we're cutting back and installing all of our tray. So the tray is going to be going in and flapping under the old VCL, and also we're putting back the excess VCL. So that's coming off really, really nice. Something to consider, especially when your hands are getting wet and stuff like this, especially now it's getting colder, hands are getting slippy when you're using knives. It's having some decent protection. So today we are rocking the cut resistant Ansell gloves. That is a brand new Stanley knife blade. Absolutely fantastic. I could not recommend these gloves anymore. I wore these for a good year and they are amazing. Look at that. My van has really taken a beating this morning. The road onto site is horrendous with the biggest potholes we've ever seen. It don't look like anything, does it? But what's that? So that's 100 mil, and that's another 100. And then on the opposite side, you've got these boulders. And I was driving around in the forklift this morning. I thought, oh shoot, the forklift has got a massive oil leak. Quickly, just get it all cleaned up on site. And then I go to the van, and I think I've hit a pothole on the way onto site this morning, haven't I? And it's not pretty. There's no oil in the van anymore. It's just absolutely horrendous. Oil lights on. I've lost all my oil. I don't know what to do. I've got a couple issues with the van. The MOT's coming up, so I've got a quote for almost £1,000 to fix the van, and then now today smashing my oil pan to pieces. That's going to cost another couple £100 plus the labour. You're looking at like £1,500 to get this van back right, which is horrendous. So I'm thinking it's time for a new van, which is so unfortunate, especially so close to Christmas. But what do you do? What can we do? And I'm going to have to go look for a van tonight, because otherwise I won't be able to get to work. The joys of being self-employed. Oh, so far today it's not been a great day. One broken van, no compo and no bricks laid, so no money made to fix a broken van. The main priority is to get these pillars up on the front of the garage, because they want the roof going on tomorrow. That means I need to put the steel on at the end of today somehow on wet brickwork and bed all the wall plate on. I've come up with an idea how to put the steel on today and put the wall plate over top of it, put the forks under it, put it exactly where it's going to be going with the right height, but don't drop it on the pillars, and then we'll be able to put on the wall plate on the back of it, leave it there overnight with the forks under it, and then pull it away. Time waiting around today, but keeping that positive attitude, you know, just no bricks laid, no compo, van's broke. What do? You just smile and carry on, don't you? Got a massive tax bill coming. It's all good. Merry Christmas. So what we want to do is drag this steel to in front of the plot, and then we'll lift it up onto there. It's a big steel, isn't it? It don't look bad, does it? Yeah? I reckon it's good to sit. I'll lower it ever so slightly then, okay? Slightly high. Good stuff. Right, little twist on it. Gear tip, have this one for free. Always plumb your wall plate across, because when they come to sit their bird mouth on, oh, you'll have a very upset joint if it's not level across. Bricklayers are very thoughtful. Just pointed up in the dark. What's all this about? Well, we got the wall plate on, didn't we, Jake?
We got it on eventually, mate. Yeah.
Got the wall plate on. The forklift is under it supporting, so we'll hopefully be able to take that away in the morning, and hopefully the pillars don't collapse. Just a massive rush from site to try and get us to push the job forward, but obviously when Compo doesn't turn up till 2 o'clock means we have a late one, but it is what it is. So another day done. I need
again tomorrow.
Back at it again tomorrow, yeah. I need to go fill the van up with some oil. Someone very kindly lent me, and hopefully I can limp home. And then I've got Jake picking me up tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening I'm going to be hopefully buying a new van. So yes, I'll catch you in the morning. He's basically a mechanic now. If you get me Compo there, I'll help you. I'll get all these bricks uncovered. First on, last off, like always. First on site again this morning. About 20 to 8. We're having a mad day today. We need to get this one side of the garage done, which actually isn't too much brickwork. Obviously the steel went on last night and the wall plates went on in the dark. So looking at them in the light, it looks like we've missed a lot of pointing, so that needs pointing up. And then today, very exciting, later on, I'm going to go buy a new van. So very exciting stuff. So we need to have a really good day, because I'm going to be leaving probably half an hour early to go get a new van, which I might bring you guys along. So I'm going to get some Compo out and get blasting. That much. There we go. Slap over the top. Nice side. Nice. Down she goes. Okay, obviously don't catch the line because you're meant to be following that. Perfect. Okay, down she goes. Bit more. And the other side. Okay, interesting. Now give it a scrape. It's definitely not right. Okay. Scrape. Okay. Go on. Let's lay it and then. Right, go on. Push it up. Lovely. Now just make sure that you're to the line. There you go. And now sink it down. Even weight over the brick. Beautiful. Scrape. Nice. Nice. You know what? I'm leaving it. That's perfect, mate. Well done. See, I'll have you being a bricklayer.
What have I got to lose? Let the mountains, hills, and valleys grab my heart and take the lead. I hate losing you, but I gotta find me. So you take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town, I'm going far away from here. I don't care what no one's got to say.
looks really nice. Really, really good.
You take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town, I'm going far away from here.
Mate, I told you, site is mental. Absolutely crazy. Right, I've just been picked up because obviously my van's absolutely naff. So I've had my mate pick me up and we're heading over now to go pick up the van. Fingers crossed. Anyway, if you don't remember, my van has been on the fritz for a little while. About 6 months ago I mentioned about getting a new van, and then since then there has been multiple problems with front suspension, springs, shocks, tyres, horn, window wipers, pumps, and now yesterday, after dropping into a 200mm deep pothole, the oil sump. So I always kind of knew that I was getting rid of the van in the new year, so I was only going to have to buy a new van in a month. It's just come a little bit sooner, so I have been putting money aside and things like that, saving extra hard and working harder. It's always important to do, especially when you're self-employed. So onwards and upwards, we're going to go have a look at this van. Hopefully it's half decent and it looks all right. It's not bad. Right, let's do one. It's sound, it's not too bad. But I'm not used to a petrol. It feels like it's got nothing in it. Got up to seconds. At least the brakes work on this van compared to mine. Don't show that, don't show that. This is cool though. I quite like this, it's comfy, isn't it? Compared to like what I normally drive, which is an absolute shit show. This is sound. We'll do some like full lock tests in a minute to actually see if the steering knocks, because my van is very knocky. Very knocky.
Yo, what is that?
Oh, I'll put some compo in there. It's sound, this, you know. I quite like this. It's old. Right, if you don't compare to my van, that's a 1.6 litre diesel, right? 35 quid a month tax. This is only 20 quid a month. It's petrol, so that's already a saving in itself. It's U-less 6, so every time I drive through Sheffield, which I do all the time, I've got to pay a tenner or 20 quid just to get my van through Sheffield. And it's only occasionally I do that, but that's a massive saving in itself. The tax, the insurance will actually come down as well. Maybe. Man, I think this is like a pretty